Tell you what, this is going to make a great blooper reel for the blooper reel, honestly. All I have to do is record 6 short connecting segments. It's not even that hard. I don't understand why I'm incapable of basic things, okay? This is going to be the one. We're going to burn through it, and then we're both going to get back to doing what we love best. I've got a Coca-Cola here. It's not sponsored. It's just what I'm going to be drinking, okay? Here we go. Hi there. Welcome to episode 18.1 of the World to Rights podcast. I'm going to be honest with you. I've recorded several of these now. In at least half of them, my microphone was muted, so it's actually just my mouth moving but no sound, which, whilst an enjoyable experience for you, does definitely disadvantage our audio listeners, and hello to you, by the way. So, here we are. I'm just going to try and do it unscripted, and we're going to see how it goes. I think it will go quite badly. Episode 18.1. Why are we here? Well, Kat is away for a couple of weeks, and we thought about what we were going to do, or rather, I thought about what we were going to do, and I had 2 options. Either the lazy option, do nothing, release nothing. Now, that's fine. Obviously, it means I don't have to do anything. I kind of feel bad about that. Like, we lose consistency and momentum, and it just feels a bit shitty, really. So, I thought, hang on a second, my hard drive is full to the brim with 18 episodes worth of video and audio. Why not take that, create some kind of short montages loosely themed around various things, present it back to you in a new episode, sometimes the things you haven't seen before, include bits of me awkwardly trying to explain what's coming up and maybe make a few jokes, package it all up, hand it to you and say this is episode 18.1. So that's what I've done. Welcome. And now I'm gonna do the whole intro thing, the whole like jazzy music, and it's like, yeah, but then it's just gonna be back to us sat here with me doing this. So, roll thingy. Where the hell do you start with this? Well, I've had a think. And obviously I already know, because I've already made it. This is at the end of the process. I thought, why not start by introducing myself and Kat to you? Again, for the however many times we've done this. So, we'll start with me, as the worst of the two of us in many ways. It turns out that I seem to have a lot to say in these podcasts, which for someone with social anxiety is odd. But I've brought together some of my best moments so far to try and help paint a picture of myself. And I can only apologise for what I've done. So, there you go. Enjoy.
Right. So we should probably do like introduction, shouldn't we?
I mean, I guess so.
It's probably like the thing normal people would do.
Yeah, I'm not really a normal person, so I don't know what normal people do. Hi, my name is Chris Payne. Oh. I don't know. I don't know who I am. I'm having an existential crisis 10 seconds in. My paid job is timetabling trains. And my degree was unrelated to that because I did politics, policy, and economics. But
it might
as
come
it
in
turned
handy,
out,
though.
Well, it might do. I mean, I realised that I don't. Economists are boring. Politicians lie, and policy takes too long. So fuck that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great way to live.
How was that?
Fuck
Yeah,
everything.
That's how I like to start this podcast.
Well, the thing is, you out of the two of us had the more like employable degree by far. So,
and it did what after 100 rejections, I finally got there. So I'm confused. Was this question to rate myself or to rate you?
I don't know. I think it was for me to rate you, but now I'm guessing you've got to rate yourself.
Oh, fuck's sake. Why
Or
would you
rate-
ask someone with low self-esteem to rate themselves?
A solid 0.4.
Fucking -10. I generally hate myself. Minus fucking 10 all the way.
Oh.
And if 1 is the lowest level, 1. Just a solid 1. Nothing more than that. Whatever the bottom level of your scale is, that's the one. If I
Oh
was
my
to
God.
rate you, I would put you at a. I'm gonna go 9.69420.
Ah, damn. That cuts, you know?
Yeah, but also it's
Do you-
funny because 69,420.
Oh. I didn't even process that. Well done. You did something there.
When I look back at editing this, I'm just gonna see me smug sat here going, "Oh, we did good. We did good." It's
Bloody
the
hell.
sex number. Okay, I'm sorry.
I was actually going to say, though, do you not... This is probably actually more telling about me than the actual question gave, you know. Wait, that made no sense. But we're moving on. Don't you hate when you go to, like, the doctors or something and they ask you to rate something on a scale of, like, 1 to 5 or, like,
It's
1 to
fucking
10?
useless.
It's literally so
fucking
stressful.
useless.
It's like, rate your pain on a scale of 1 to 10 and you're like, I don't know, 3? Like, what what do you want me to say? Like, I'm not dying.
I'm willing to bet that most people put somewhere in the region of 4, 5, 6. Like, I bet if you looked at it and like brought all their things together, most people will go, "Well, it hurts, but I guess it's not the worst pain I've ever felt. So maybe
Yeah.
6." Like, no one is gonna put 10 because they're worried it will make them seem like an asshole.
Well, this literally sums me up. So when we were in Germany when I was poorly, literally dying, and then they were like, "What's your pain?" I was like, "A 3? I don't know." And they looked at me like, "Are you sure?"
This is while you're dying of sepsis. Let's just be fair on this. Pretty bad. You're in hospital. You're really ill. Oh, 3, I guess. It could be worse.
And they were like, Are you sure?" They kept like coming back to me, and like to be.
Yeah, they probably
Like-
thought you were delusional. They probably were like, "Oh my god, she's gone. We need to get the drugs into her." It's like unrelated but also related. So I obviously, when I went for counselling and stuff for depression, shit,
Yeah.
they give you a questionnaire every week to track your like mood.
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah,
really
I, know what you mean.
I hate doing it. And it's always like, so where would you put, like, over the last week, how many times have you, and like one of the questions is suicidal thoughts or wanted to kill
die.
yourself, and you're there like, I mean, if I put every day, is this immediately you gonna section me? Like,
Yes.
like
That
I'm
will
sat there. I
literally-
mean, like there are several questions on there that ask question. It's like, if I'm honest, I think you might section me, and I'm
Yeah.
not sure I can deal with the hassle of that right now. That was the biggest thing in my mind, was I don't really want to get sectioned because I've got an essay that's due in on Monday. So if you could section me on like Tuesday, cool.
Yeah. I was going to share my opinions on sectioning people, but at the same time, I feel like that will get us cancelled.
Yeah. Tell me afterwards.
Yeah, I'll tell you afterwards.
Okay.
I really need to itch my nose, so I'm just going to like go off camera.
Why would
'Cause
you
I did-
announce that?
Well, the thing is, last time I noticed me scratching my nose with my whole face, like with my whole hand, not my whole face. That way, like I just rubbed my nose with my whole hand,
I'm gonna
and
go
I
back
just
and
was
watch
like,
last week now, just so I can see this.
"Oh, I hate you." But I'm just.
While you're doing that, if you haven't
done.
checked out the clips on our Instagram, which I've been working on this week, please do. I tried something a little bit new and a little bit fresh.
Oh
I
my
guess,
God.
with them.
I was crying.
I was so proud of them, honestly. Like, I did it, and I wasn't even sure if they were funny. So I was like, I had to get my sister to come in. I was like, I need you to watch this, and I need you to tell me honestly whether it's funny or not. And she did that thing where she thinks it's good, so she starts to smile, but she doesn't want to give me the satisfaction because what I'm doing in the video is so dumb that she's like, I can't reward you for this behavior. And I love it. Like, it was the sign of success.
I love how we both said the same thing though about you and the cereal bar.
Oh god, honestly, like, I knew it was wrong at the time, but then when I watched it back and I was like,
You put half the bar in your
why the hell
mouth.
did you do that? And like, I literally cannot believe I said the words on the internet, swallow it, come on, which is categorically one of the worst things I've ever done. Like my sister was like, why did you say that? I don't know. That's why I've repeated it several times to hammer home the point that this is the worst thing I've ever done.
Fucking hell.
Absolutely ridiculous. So please do go check out our Instagram, go check out the clips, and let us know if you like them, because it's just me being an idiot.
There is some soft porn on there.
Don't say there's soft porn on there. We're gonna get kicked off of everywhere this week.
I mean, you did deep throat a cereal
I
bar.
deep throat. If you like the idea of someone deep throating a cereal bar, you'll love this. If you don't like that,
no.
you'll love it anyway, but you'll hate that bit.
One of the first responses that I wanted to mention was directly to Chris.
Hello.
And it was... Hang on, I want to quote it exactly, if I can.
Uh-oh.
Why does Chris have such a large bottom?
Interesting. I'm glad you asked. So it largely comes down to genetics, because I am half Kenyan and half English, and the English half of me has given me many fun things. My
Tea addiction.
Intense short-sightedness, my tea addiction, my inability to say more than 5 words without sarcasm working its way in there, eye rolling, this kind of stuff. And my Kenyan side has given me
A peach. A juicy peach.
a peachy ass, which is in its default state before any kind of squats or things is already pretty fire, you know? It's pretty goddamn, like... And if I was to start doing squats regularly, I imagine I'd probably be walking around and breaking up relationships all over the shop. I'd be in that distracted boyfriend meme, because I'd just be walking past with my ass just swaying around and people would be like, oh my god. So yeah, it's a result of genetics.
Okay, this is a really serious question.
Oh no.
Is your bum really as large as it seems?
Sorry? Is this someone doubting my sweet ass? What the fuck?
Apparently
Oh.
so.
Do they think I'm wearing like push-up boxer shorts or something?
You know you can get like padded... Well, you would know.
I wouldn't know.
You must
I
be a
wouldn't know.
regular...
I can't I said this last week, okay? Right? I am look, okay? We need to take a minute. I need to be honest with you people. You'll notice that my skin is more tanned than Kat's. And that's because, and I want you to really think about this, I'm mixed race. Because one of my parents is black, and one of my parents is white. The white side did not bless me with the sweet ass. The black side, absolutely, it is popping back there. It's not, the big bit is not the bit you need to get caught up on, okay? It's it works, you know? It's a good but like, it's the kind of bum that I promise you, if you saw it, you'd be like, get me a piece of that. And I'd be like, please be more respectful. It's pretty fire. I just think it holds together quite well. It's not like a that's a really fat bum. It's nice. It looks like I've done many squats. It's a great bum. It is as good as it looks. If that's what you're asking, is it as good as it looks? Yes, and more. So, you know what?
I need
Don't
to get
doubt
the
it.
image of your bare ass out of my head right now. Like, you need to...
No, keep the image in and enhance it. Look at it more. Zoom in on the ass.
Stop it. I can't deal.
But bastard. Who asked that question?
I can't remember.
Well, that was awful as expected, really. I didn't really want to focus on it. I think it speaks for itself, so let's just move on to Kat, the lovely Kat, my best friend Kat. She also has moments of covering herself in glory. She's proven herself to be calm, competent, never cracks under pressure, always prepared. And I think the best way for me to show you that is to show you this. Katrina Preston, why don't you tell me this about yourself?
So I'm a failing musician and have mental health issues because of the failing musician.
Good.
No, so I graduated from my undergrad for music, and now I'm doing a master's because, you know, the pandemic kind of made it impossible to get a job. So I did a little bit of lying and said I was really enthusiastic about doing a master's, which kind of worked out because a lot of my year group have struggled to get jobs or are in jobs that they are not happy about, and I'm actually doing something I'm interested in. So, you know, hey ho, worked out for the best. 3.
There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. I think we've nailed it.
Oh, I've got a music degree and I can't clap.
Don't think about it. If you read into it like this, it's all gonna be a mess. You just gotta forget about it. Hi everyone. Welcome to our podcast. It's episode 2 of the World to Rights podcast. I forgot our name.
So did I went to say
I completely forgot what we were called. This is not how we're meant to start. No.
We were trying to be so professional.
Honestly,
you did a
I can't
promo
even.
video and everything, and what?
Oh yeah, my totally professional promo video.
I think it was professional.
Same.
I think if it was professional, it wouldn't be us.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I mean, we started this by like dying of laughter and me crying.
Yeah. No, I mean it's pretty strong for us. It's on brand.
Yeah. Speaking of professionalism, I realised I've set up my mic right in front of my computer screen, so I can't see the computer screen anymore.
Right. Okay. I mean that's an interesting decision from you. Do you want to move it at all?
I might. I was going to say, I said Piers' dad came in earlier and he was like, "You okay, Katsy?" And I was like, "I'm just done with the day already." And he goes, "That's good." I was like, no.
Completely the wrong understanding of. Oh god.
Yeah, and this is at like 10 a.m. I was just like, I'm done.
It's going well. Hopefully, well, I don't know. There might be some form of video accompanying this.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. Last week we
failed.
It didn't go so well, so I tried to salvage what I could by making it into some funny clips, which you may or may not have seen.
Oh, I also haven't told Chris this, but
oh god.
My Wi-Fi over the past 2 days has been intermittent, so...
Fuck's sake. You tell me this now while we're recording.
Exactly. So there's a good chance that I might cut out.
This week's going to be my week, is what I'm saying.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I know. Do you want to try introducing it this week?
Oh, gosh, so much pressure. Okay. Hi, guys. Welcome to week 4 of the World to Rights podcast. Yeah. Did you like that?
I was expecting so much more, and yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was gonna go on, and then I thought it would be more funny if I didn't.
Fuck's sake. Oh my god.
Because the thing is, I've realised you're the funny one. I knew this all along.
I mean, it's absolutely not true.
Yeah, but it kind of is. It's like, you say things that are so outrageous that it's funny.
I mean, I'm not sure if that works in my favour or not. I should probably stop saying things that are so controversial.
You just make me seem like such a mum, like a sort of like innocent bystander.
What, you're the innocent mum just trying their best, and I'm the misbehaving child who's just like, Mummy, doesn't that
Yeah.
man know that he's fat? He should try losing some weight.
Oh my god.
I know. Honestly, it's amazing we got to episode 4, to be honest.
Yeah, we haven't been. The thing is, the only reason why we haven't been cancelled yet is because people. I guess there's not been that many people listening to the podcast.
Maybe that's what I need it to be forever. Just like a good number of people listening, but not enough people that anyone goes,
Yeah.
this guy needs to be cancelled. Like, he's a bit of a dick. So just before I don't know if this is a question. Someone replied and said, make sure she answers the question I sent her.
Oh.
Does that mean anything to you?
Well, if I just go okay, is that answering the question and thus completing the challenge?
Well, I don't know, because I don't know what the question is.
I want to know who. Did they not submit another question?
Not to me. I'm
Was
very confused. I'm going to be
Was
honest with
this one of your sister's friends by any chance?
you. No, this is one of my friends.
Oh, so they don't know me?
No.
Okay.
I was very
Right.
confused. I won't lie to you.
That's a really great question.
Yeah.
And I feel like we've got to know me a bit better now.
And I suppose,
Right.
like, the thing that I would say about, just before you move on,
Yeah.
is that, yeah, like, I feel like we do, I feel like both of us are prone to making it sound like we really hate some things that we do. Like, I frequently will tell people, oh, God, work was so, like, whatever today. Like, dull, whatever. But I think that's because we do actually care about it. Like,
Yeah,
I think our strongest opinions come from the things that we care about. So,
definitely.
like, if we're saying we really hate something, it's probably not that we actually hate it. It's just that we want it to be the best thing ever, and it's mildly disappointed that. And so,
I'm dying right now because when you said like the things you most care about, we say we hate the most, and I was like, Piers. To be fair, I don't go around telling everyone I hate him because I don't, obviously, but it just made me
Obviously.
laugh.
Obviously,
I just tell him I hate him. No, I don't.
So I asked people this week what fact it was that they remember learning at school, because I feel like most people have like there's a lot I don't remember from school. Like, I remember sitting through lots and lots of classes, but there's a lot that I don't remember at all. But there's like occasional like tidbits of information that stick around and like really like lodge themselves in there. So I was like, I wonder if anyone else has a similar thing to the things that I've held on to. Piers actually, well, I'm assuming this is Piers and not just you from Piers' account.
Oh, no, I haven't submitted anything.
Oh, okay. Well, he said grits plus snowball equals black eye. I imagine that's more of an extracurricular kind of thing that Piers learned there.
Yeah. I think
But
I
there you
remember
go.
the story of that.
There you go. And also, Hayley Kimber was definitely not that into me. That was from Piers as well. So, apparently he was into Hayley Kimber at school, and Hayley Kimber was not into him.
Wait, he's friends with someone called Kate. Oh, that must be that makes sense. He's friends with their younger sister still.
Oh my god, can you imagine if I
That's
just
quite
broken
brave.
up their marriage? My god.
Oh, whoops.
I mean, literally, I feel like you don't have to be worried about this, given that, you're engaged to him.
He put a ring on it, you know.
He put a ring on it. He liked it, so he put a ring on it. As you can imagine by this point, and I'm sure you can, here at the World's Rights Podcast, we're very professional, very calm. We kind of do everything in a professional manner. And there are some great examples from the first 4 episodes of us doing just that. And so I thought, why not show that to you? Why not present to you an example of how professional we are, to remind you how good you've got it? You have in us 2 wonderfully competent hosts who are, at all given times, the most professional professionals that have ever professioned. And if there's any way to prove that, it's this. I really like Jordan LaCamber.
Yes! He is my favorite. Like I could talk about him for days. His songwriting is impeccable.
He
love
makes
that
me
man.
angry because
He's
he's
perfect.
so good. I listen to it and I'm like, I despise you because you're very good at what you do. Like he sits there with his guitar. I honestly, the skill that he has is incredible.
Yes.
I remember the first song I heard of his was Battle Crow. It was a few
Yes.
years ago. I think it was on a TV show. I can't remember what it was. Um, but no, I loved that one, and this was very much the same kind of lines. I was like, you are a dick because you're showing me up, Jordan. You're making me look shit because I'm not doing anything with any of my skills, and you can make such beautiful music.
He's the type of guy where you could be like in the middle of nowhere, there'd be like a volcano going off, like massive storm, everything's going wrong outside. Shut the door, and he just plays his guitar and has a little sing along, and everything's
Yes.
perfect.
Oh,
Get the
Christ, yeah.
audio
Okay,
going.
hang on. Right, here we go. Also, I found out that so you might have noticed that I coughed instead of clapped last week.
Yeah, I did notice that.
So I have this like noise suppression thing on my microphone, and even though I literally clapped right in front of the microphone, it didn't pick it up. And I was like,
Oh.
okay, that's great. So then I had to basically record a cough, place it exactly where the clap would have been,
Oh.
so that you.
I was going crazy. I really thought you clapped when I clapped when we did it, and then I thought, did he cough? And I just didn't notice.
No, I clapped and it just didn't go. It must have not even gone through.
That's so odd.
I was quite annoyed. I won't lie to you. So I don't know what I need to like. Let me just. So if I like.
That genuinely confused me for like a good 2 minutes of the editing process.
So did you get any of those claps?
No.
Okay, wait, I need to find some way of making a noise. Okay, hang on.
Fart. Cello.
Cello? Okay, count me in.
3, 2, 1, cello.
Cello.
Oh no! That was really delayed for me.
Oh Christ. Okay, look, we'll do it again. It's fine. We got this.
Okay, I'll go slower. Okay.
Alright.
3, 2, 1, cello. Okay, that was better. Hopefully.
Right. Well, at this point, what could go wrong will go wrong. All right.
Exactly.
Okay. Do you want to do like a?
Oh, I thought you were about to go for it. That's why
I can go for it. I can go for it.
Yeah, you go for it because I'm a mess.
All right. Okay.
As per. I was gonna say, I said Piers' dad came in earlier, and he was like, "You okay, Catsy?" And I was like, "I'm just done with the day already." And he goes, "That's good." I was like, "No.
Completely the wrong understanding of. Oh god.
Yeah, and this was at like 10 a.m. I was just like, I'm done.
It's going well. Hopefully, well, I don't know. There might be some form of video accompanying this.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. Last week we
failed.
It didn't go so well, so I tried to salvage what I could by making it into some funny clips, which you may or may not have seen.
Oh, I also haven't told Chris this, but
oh god.
My Wi-Fi over the past 2 days has been intermittent, so.
Fuck's sake! You tell me this now while we're recording.
Exactly. So there's a good chance that I might cut out.
I'm fine with this. I'm absolutely
you need to have
fine
like
with this.
mentally prepare for like doing some monologues.
What? Because my monologues in my videos have been so wonderfully good.
Oh yeah, they're cracking.
Absolutely fucking delightful. So I actually didn't tell you about something.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, I'm also eating now, which is really unprofessional. I can't. I just reached for some food and started eating it.
You know, some people are really gonna hate that. They're literally gonna die.
I know. I'm gonna try and like keep it to an absolute minimum. I'm really sorry. However,
I'm really sorry.
So this week. Oh my god, I just choked. Don't eat while recording. It's not a good idea. No. So, I figured this. I have some weird questions that come into my mind often. Sometimes they're like quite serious questions. Sometimes they're stupid. So I'm proposing a new segment called Chris's Question, which is just me saying what the question is and then saying what people replied. So that I thought that could come up in the middle. You know, we could do that between Agni and
Oh yeah.
and the
Yeah,
music
that would be
section.
fun. Yeah, no,
I'm not sure if you're sold on this or not. I can't actually see you, so
No,
I look forward to seeing the video where you're rolling your eyes and being like, "Fuck me, he's done it again."
No, I'm just thinking like the roles have reversed. Did I just like have I have I got a lisp? The roles have reversed. I can't speak.
It's fine because I just tried to finish eating what was in my mouth off like I muted my microphone so that anyone who's watching that video will see me just going, "Swallow it, come on." But ideally it won't have come through on the audio version.
Brilliant.
It is
Wonderful.
brilliant. It is brilliant.
I can't even remember what I was gonna say then. What the tin of food you've had in wait, does that make sense? What the tin of food you've had in your cupboard for over 3 years and you know you'll never eat but won't. 2, throw it away. Mine is a tin of macaroni cheese I bought when I moved into my flat in first year. So basically, like, what have you got in the
What's
back
the
of
back
your
of your
cupboard?
cupboard thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I hear that.
That was a very fluffy way of saying that.
No, okay, I like this one. What have you got in the back of your cupboard, Katrina?
Honestly, like, noodles. Like, I'm not like a massive noodle person. Like, I like spicy noodles, but a lot of the time I don't trust that they don't have meat in. Or like a lot of the flavors I just don't like. So but anyway, whenever I order them, Asda always substitutes them for random stuff. So I just have like a cupboard of just like random noodle stuff that it just never gets eaten. Yeah.
Sorry,
boring.
what happened there is that I ate something again.
Fuck's sake. I thought you were judging me for noodles. I was like, noodles is kind of a normal thing I feel like to have in my cupboard.
No, I wasn't judging you at all. Sorry, I'm gonna have to like just we'll edit this out. This will be fine. Oh my god.
Forgets to edit out.
If it stays in, it stays in. You know, I'll pay the price for this one. But honestly, I just get snacky.
What are you eating? Like
it's just like a cereal bar. That's the worst thing. Like
they're quite crunchy though, aren't they?
They are. This one's got like berries and stuff. It's really nice, but it's not the kind of thing you want to hear being, you know, you don't want that in your ear. So
It's when
I've also got a cool mug of tea. But I quite like the mug. I brought it for my sister.
Yeah, and then you stole it.
I think it's a big mug, like me, and so it's very useful for when I need my caffeine hit. So I'm just sat here drinking, and every now and again I just kind of like raise it to the camera. Honestly, when I'm editing this down, I'm gonna have such a great time.
Yes, you've agreed to it now.
I'm an idiot. You know, if you're gonna pay me to look at my feet, then you
That
do.
is hilarious.
So I'm fine. I'm down with it.
Should we? That's the next Instagram poll. Should Chris start an OnlyFans for his feet?
He should not. I've seen my feet. No.
So before we move on to your section, it is time for my weekly wee.
Okay.
I've got to leave you to entertain for 2 minutes.
I don't know what I'm gonna fill the time with. I could actually like try and say something, I guess, but.
And the audio I thought was really good last week with whatever you did with it. I don't know if it's because I was using the mic better or if you like.
I didn't do much at all. I literally
up.
I boosted it by maybe like 2-3 decibels. Like it really wasn't much.
Oh, okay.
It was just a little something to make sure that it like was okay, and then I think I boosted the whole thing a little bit as well.
Okay.
Just so
Yeah.
that
Nathaniel's happy.
Yeah, just so Nathaniel was happy, basically. No one else has ever complained about that. But
To be fair, it shows he's listening.
exactly.
I actually spoke to Max last night and I was like, have you been listening to the podcast? He goes, I listened to about 10-15 minutes of the first one. And I was like,
Fuck's sake, Max.
well, I was like, at least he's honest.
To be fair.
Right, I'll start doing my video recording now.
Nice.
Right, okay. And then we'll do a clap. Well, a cough. Shall we do a cough now? Should that be the thing?
We can do a cough if that's what you want to do.
COVID friendly cough.
Oh, it's such a great idea.
Oh no, I'm gonna get the giggles. Okay, 3, 2, 1. My dog just decided to like shimmy.
That, and I was like, what on earth?
That was my cough, a shimmy shimmy.
Now, if there's one thing we are known for, aside from our professionalism at the World's Race podcast, it's our kind of high caliber, top shelf worthy advice. And we gave a lot of it out in the first 4 episodes. Some of it better than others, but all of it very good, very strong advice. And so I thought I'd just remind you of it, because sometimes you can forget it, and there were some really good things that we advised you to do. And I'd hate for you to forget them, you know? These should be part of your everyday life. Let the World to Rates podcast be your guide to living the good life.
Do you want another unpopular opinion, or do you want to go on to music?
Hit me with one more.
Okay.
You know what? Hit me with a big one.
Okay. I know
Dangerous
exactly which
question.
one.
Oh, God.
Children under the age of 5 should never be allowed off the leash. It's a danger to traffic and society.
Oh, I really hope this is someone I know.
It is.
It is. Oh,
yeah,
that's perfect.
but I won't name drop because obviously.
No, tell me afterwards. Tell me
Yeah.
afterwards. Maybe they'll message me. If that was you, message me. We can have a chat. Yeah, I have this thing. So, you can already tell that this is going to be next week. I'm going to have to apologize for calling children scum or something. So children are, they're innocent human beings. Sometimes they can also be horrible human beings. They're also often stupid human beings. And I feel like we've let kids get too. So I went to my car the other day, and I was walking down like around. You know where my car is in relation to my house. It's around the corner. So I just walk around the corner. But okay, and there are these kids in the road. One of their friends is lying down, and these kids are like, "My friend's dead. He's dead." And I was like, "Your friend's dead. Interesting.
What a shame.
Interesting. You seem quite calm about it." It's like, "He's just died now." Okay. So I carried on walking to my car because I didn't believe it and I didn't even consider doing it. And this kid like asked me, he's like, "No one cares about each other anymore." And I was like, "You don't even understand the fucking words you're saying, you twat. You've got no clue what you're on about. This isn't something you understand." And I'd like to clarify that as I unlocked my car, I watched the kid who was dead get up and walk away because it wasn't real. The kid was they were just fucking idiots. And in that moment, I think I can definitely see where this person is coming from. Yeah, put those kids on a fucking leash until they've worked out how to integrate into society.
Yeah, so this one, we thought we won't do a get to know us section in episode 1, which would have been the logical thing to do. We'll do it in episode 4.
No, I think if you've stuck around this long, you now deserve to be able to like get to know us.
Yes.
It's a reward.
Congratulations.
Now you get to find out more about us, other than, I don't know, why I think children should be on the leash.
So should we begin before you say anything else?
Yeah, it's for the best. Hit me with a serious one.
Okay, so this is quite broad. Dating advice during lockdown.
Oh, Christ. Sorry. I was just thinking about how one of us is engaged and the other one of us is, as I said in the first episode, I believe, painfully single.
Do you?
So, you know what? Controversially, Kat, what would you say is good dating advice in lockdown?
I mean, not dating people during lockdown
Well done,
is.
well done.
I mean, don't go and see strangers during a global pandemic. That's like my advice. But obviously, like FaceTime, message. See, I think FaceTime is the most important thing because then you know if you have chemistry there. Because if you're just texting, you don't know if you're gonna get the ick in person because people have time to like formulate messages. It's true.
It is.
Have
I
you
was reading about this the other day. Weirdly, I got on some
really?
weird like sideshow thing looking at the ick. And it was quite an interesting read. Sorry, carry on.
No, like I mean, I was just I feel like it's quite hard to tell if you get the ick via messages, and if you're on video call, it's a bit easier to tell what someone's gonna be like in person.
Um, so the first part of this was that this person was worried about the backlash that would happen if
Oh,
they went back to halls and
I liked this
there were
one.
parties going on and they called the police. But I'm more interested in the second bit,
Oh yeah,
which is their follow-up question. Can I become a vigilante and hit people with a cricket bat if they have parties? So obviously
yes.
this is COVID related. Like if people are having parties, although it's still a lockdown, there's still no restrictions. Katrina Preston, can this person become a vigilante?
If you're in a hazmat suit and you have a bat, do it. Wait,
Uh-huh.
wait, don't sue us. Like, I'm not actually condoning violence.
Oh, it makes a change for me not to have said the controversial thing.
Please don't sue us.
However,
Please do not
I
hit
also
people with bats.
I agree with what you're saying. Shall we, before we go into the music round, can I try my new segment out?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Excellent. So, as I said, this is my Chris's question segment where I just think of it. I have a question that comes into my mind, and I thought, why not put it out there, see what other people think, and then just quickly look at it. So it kind of feels a bit like a continuation of the agony aunt thing, but it's more condensed. Okay.
Okay.
So this week I asked people, what advice would you give yourself on dealing with
yeah.
modern life? What if you could go back, to 10 years ago, and you could give yourself a piece of advice that would help you deal with the modern world? What would you say? So my example was, don't bother reading the comment section, because if you do, you'll just get angry unnecessarily. There's so much rubbish on there. But yeah, we've had some great ones come in. I don't know if I'll read all of them out, but I just wanted to throw out some that I thought were quite good.
Yeah.
So a really good one which came in a couple of times, possibly. Oh no, it only came in once, but it's definitely a good one. Don't compare your life to other people your age.
Yes. Yeah. I
This
saw
is a strong one. And then there were kind of ones that kind of linked into that, which I just wanted to throw your way. So, you as an individual comes first, not what you think society wants you to do, and you will be happy. I think that's quite a good one because it's always been a pressure on humanity, but especially now with the internet, that you think you have to behave a certain way because that's how people behave. Like that's how everyone is behaving. It's normally not true because what you'll have seen is a snapshot of people on social media.
Oh yeah,
who might be a certain
completely.
type of people, and they might be doing something, and you don't want to do that thing. You don't need everyone to like you. Not everyone will, and you don't want everyone to like you. There are a lot of
No.
dickheads out there, and you can just not. Yeah, there's some other good ones. I'll just brush through. Sleeping enough is key. It definitely is. I don't do it enough, but sleeping enough is key. Crying is a perfectly good solution. I
To
mean,
everything, wasn't it? That it was like crying is a good solution to everything or something.
pretty
wasn't
much. The only reason a business does something is to make money, and even in a sale, they're still making money. So think about it. Maybe you don't need to go for it. Maybe you
Can
can
you-
wait as well.
Can you send this clip personally to Pierce, please?
I'm gonna keep it for anyone who he starts going crazy about buying things. It's cool. Don't stress. You know.
Do not fear. Pain
Do
is
not
here.
fear. Pain is here.
Fun fact. This thing here, this interaction, I would say that to record them all has taken as long as it will take you to listen to the podcast. I'm not proud of it. It's fair to say this is not my strong point. But anyway, you've just listened to a solid, I don't know, hour's worth of strong evidence for the facts that we have basically survived 18 episodes of the World's Greatest Podcast, not by being competent, not by being professional, but by tripping and stumbling through each and every episode and just never quite falling flat on our faces. And in that sense, I guess we're succeeding. So please join me next week for episode 18.2, where we look at the next 4 episodes and revel in their horror. But for now, I'll be off, and I guess, are you going the same way? Are we going together? Because I don't want to say bye and then say bye again. So maybe, okay, I'll tell you what. You go, I'll stay here, and then I'll leave like 5 minutes later. Not in any weird way, just so we don't have to have an awkward kind of goodbye conversation, Like this, like this awkward thing we're doing here. You wouldn't have to have that. So you go, I'll stay here, I'll do the whole ending thing, and have a great week. Bye.